The Book of Mormon was not written as a political text. It wasn't written as a demographic or a geographical text. Those details are in there. Mormon wrote this to lead us to Jesus Christ. We just want to make sure we always remind ourselves of that. So it's interesting, the Mulekites, in ancient Hebrew, and even Hebrew today, the basic word for king is based on these three letters, MLK. And depending on how the vowels work, will change the definition a bit, but always has to do with kingship. So the word Mulek means little king or a prince. And Mulek was the little king or the son or the prince of Zedekiah. The word Melech itself just means king, and Mamlakah means kingdom. Notice that in the book of Alma, you have several groups that are fighting to become kings. You have a group called the Amlicites. Notice that it seems that the Hebrew word for king is right in the middle of their name. The word kingmen could simply be the English translation of the word Amlicites, or even the word Amalekites might be a variation of this. And then there's an interesting one. One of the worst Nephite apostates and defectors who wanted kingship, and he didn't want anyone to be king but himself. He took over the Lamanites and then brought the Lamanites to fight the Nephites. And there's like 40 chapters of warfare kind of started by this guy. And his name is Amalickiah. And it seems that he has in the base of his name the word Melech, or king. So there's been proposals by those who've studied these ancient languages that these names in the Book of Mormon are representing what these people care about. And as Tyler has laid out, I think if he was Nephi, as Tyler has laid out, this may have been baked into the Nephite political order because of the descendancy of these people. That the people, the Mulekites, like, we should be the kings because we're the descendants of Zedekiah who would be the king, and the descendants of Judah. Even the Lamanites, Laman and Lemuel, were mad at Nephi because he took rulership. So one of the big driving forces going on in the narrative of the Book of Mormon is who's to be the king? And this is answered in the Book of Mormon. Jacob, the brother of Nephi, says, the Lord God is the king.